So today I'm testing out some new products I got from Melt Cosmetics. Oh bless you. Come in. You guys have seen the Mint Ombre Eye that I did. You guys will already know that I've tested out a Melt Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. It's gotten big, right? Look how big he's got. There's a couple of products I have yet to try, so let's scoot you in so you can see me apply. I'm just going to first put on the liquid lip. This is Melt's liquid lipstick and this is the shade Fawn. I was constantly seeing Linda Hallberg use this liquid lipstick. If only you could see what he's doing right now. You're so distracting! This liquid lipstick I was always seeing Linda Hallberg use. This one, or there's like a golden one. I think it's literally just called Golden. Every single time I saw her wear this, I always checked the description to see what it was, and it was always the same Melt Cosmetics liquid lipstick. All morning he's just been attacking me and then running off. And yet now, the minute I start filming, he's watching birds. So, this liquid lipstick, it shows the colour a little bit through this window and also through the Melt logo itself, and this is what the applicator looks like. It's more of a slightly pointed doe foot, slightly flat, and this is what the shade looks like. It's very cool tone. This has become a new absolute favourite. You can use the point to really outline and overdraw. It applies really nicely, no streakiness whatsoever. I'm just going to let that dry for a second. It is a matte liquid lipstick. It will show lines and things like that in your lips. It will look drying. Another great thing about cool tone liquid lipsticks is that it tends to make your teeth look whiter. I don't have very white teeth. I don't whiten them or anything like that. I've tried things like that, but I can never keep up with them, and I feel like it just takes the enamel off your teeth anyway. I do use whitening toothpaste. This doesn't necessarily stay on through like greasy food, but then no liquid lipstick does. The applicator is so easy to use. I love the colour. It's high pigmentation, just like one swipe, full pigmentation. I really, really like it. So next I'm just going to put on a little bit of highlight. This is the Melt highlight in Stargazer. I saw Kathleen Lights absolutely love this, and it's a very different shade of highlighter than I've ever had before. Ever so slightly peachy toned, high shine, so if you don't like metallic highlighters, this is not for you. Even though this isn't a high-end brand, it's not like a luxury brand, it feels like a luxurious highlighter. That is what the highlighter looks like. Like I said, high shine, pretty beaming, nice pigmentation. You don't have to like build it up at all. Mine's been used a lot, but you can maybe see just a little bit that it used to have kind of writing all across it, which I thought was a really nice little touch. But obviously the more you use it, the more that will deteriorate. It's funny because I was watching a video a little while ago where she was saying that brands had been replaced, so like Kat Von D, she felt like, had been replaced by Melt Cosmetics. And the more I thought about it, the more I realised, yes, unfortunately, I love Kat Von D. She's a huge inspiration to me in my life. I will say there's only two products that I die-hard love of her brands. And the first one of that is the Lock-It Setting Mist. I personally way prefer this, the Urban Decay one. And the Shade and Light Duo Contour. I'd never got the full palette because I didn't see the point, but the little duos, I thought they were really nice. I just thought it was pretty interesting, something I'd kind of like drop in. Melt's kind of taken the Kat Von D spot, as it was. But anyway, I have quite a few eye products. The first one is this huge eyeshadow here. This is pretty simple about the names. I was like, this is eyeshadow, this is liquid lipstick. I don't have long names unnecessarily. I appreciate that. I've never actually opened this yet. I have yet to try this out. But I saw this and I was like, wow, that's a big pan. That's almost as big as my Physicians Formula. It could fit in there. And dip into this. I had a feeling it was going to be pretty powdery. Like you can see a tiny bit of kick up, but I was quite light, but a decent amount of pigment on my brush. I'm going to kind of blend this in the crease. Light matte brown eye, I think. This isn't the best brush. This is like a Primark brush, but I used it just to put on my like cream eyeshadow from this BH palette. I've been loving this palette. Pull that all over the lid. One eyeshadow kind of eye. I will say it's hard to kind of build it up in the crease. I feel like it's blending away just a little bit. My Melt Cosmetics palette, I feel like they stick a little bit more. That one's probably a little bit more hard to blend out. This one blends really nicely. I know, sweetie, I'll be over in a little bit. I'm just going to take a clean brush and just blend the edges, just because obviously that brush doesn't have so much of like a point to it. Oh, what's the matter? What is the matter, my little one? I'll take a small brush and run the rubber shade along my lower lash line, just to give me like a light smoky brown look. Normally, if I'm going to do something like this, I would probably put something darker, something like this shade in the outer corner, but this is the only kind of shade I have. I could dip into, my other Milk palette. Excuse me, I'm not a tree. Excuse me, that is not how you get attention. Trying to climb me like a friggin' tree. Like a light, smoky kind of look. I feel like it blended really nicely. It was a little bit more difficult to kind of like build it up, but matte shades do they can blend away a little bit. As long as they blend nicely, and they had a lot of these, and I can't remember how expensive they were. I also got their matte liquid eyeliner. So I got the brown one because I have so many black eyeliners. And the Renaissance Flick is just like my go-to every day at the moment. Kind of intrigued me. So I saw so many videos on this. Looked so hella matte. Who am I saying hella? The brush is, okay, so it's one of those kind of like bendable brushes. They're not my favourite, but it's very deep and dark and pigmented. I'm going to try and do a wing with this. I almost never can do a wing with these kind of liners, but since I've got such a simple eye, I'm going to try. Oh, you alright? That was an unnecessary cry. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Still not my favourite. If the liquid liner is really, really good, I would struggle with this applicator just for that. They had a black one as well. The problem I have with these liners is they're a little bit too flexible in my opinion. I got this one quite nice and like tight to the line, but this one's kind of now a mess. Oh my god, no, don't try and climb up the oven. No. What are you doing? That's it, you have to learn. That took about 4 minutes, which isn't bad, but I feel like my Renaissance Flick just does a better job. I appreciate this isn't matte. See here, it has kind of bristles. I don't love bristle brushes because I feel like they just kind of get everywhere. A matte eyeliner like this that I absolutely love is by the Balm Schwing eyeliner. It has more like a felt tip, but it's still like a dip pot. That one is a lot easier to use. Dip pots, the amount of product that kind of can build up and kind of drip down and things like that can make it more difficult to use. The brush tips are definitely my least favourite of them because they can kind of move around. But it's a good liner. If you like Melt Cosmetics and you want to try a new liner, I wouldn't say it's bad. If you like the brush tips, if you're able to use them quite easily, then this is a good liner. Last product, and then I can give my kitten all the attention that he wants. So I have an eyeliner. This is the AllDay Everyday Eyeliner, and I got mine in the shade Corrupt, which I believe is like a reddish brown. Are you happy now? You never like to be held. I'm so jealous. He gets so jealous. Look at his face. Look at his big blue eyes. So pretty. Are you okay? You never let me hold you this long. This is the eyeliner. It's more like a gel. Is it a gel eyeliner? Is that what they call them? It's kind of like a reddish brown. And they have like your matte brown, matte black and things like that. I can't remember. Actually, I can't even remember if these are matte. They have blacks and browns. See how this applies to the waterline? Okay, this reminds me a little bit, it's not as red, but it reminds me a little bit of my Urban Decay Brick colour from the Naked Heat collection. That's one of my favourite red eyeliners. It's a little bit more brown, but it's pretty, actually no, it's very red. I like it. It glided on really nicely. I don't know how it's going to wear in my waterline because my eyes water quite a lot and it's a very bright day today, so I feel like they're going to be watering even more. But I'll do a wear test on everything to see how it fared. So the eyeshadow, the eyeliners, and the liquid lipstick. The quality of Melt Cosmetics overall is incredible. I haven't got a single product that I would say is bad. Are they my specific favourites in every category? No. But they're good quality. I would definitely reuse every single product that I have. And that doesn't always happen with the brands that I try. So I'm going to do a wear test to see what this is looking like. I didn't put mascara on. I'm going to put mascara on in a second. I was wondering why my eyes looked a little blank. Hold on. I put some mascara on off camera. But I'll be back to see if the eyeliner kind of broke apart, if the eyeshadow stayed, the liquid lipstick, the highlighter, all that good stuff. So I'll see you soon. Hi guys. So had a haircut. This is a lot shorter. I wanted to give you a check-in. I put on all my makeup around 10 o'clock and it is now 5:30. The eyeliner, I've got no flaking whatsoever. It's not crumbled apart or anything like that. It's pretty good. The eyeliner in my waterline, I'm surprised. Looking up close, it's still there. Like, yeah, it's kind of hanging on for dear life a little bit, but so it's not as pigmented, but it's still there. You can still kind of tell there's like a reddish tinge to my lower lash line. The lipstick, the second I had my lunch, which was Thai green curry, it started to deteriorate and it wasn't cute, so I took it off. The highlight is still kind of there. I just look pretty oily all over. That's another video. It's kind of just adding to the shine on my face, but it's still there. Even the eyeshadow stayed on pretty well. Obviously, the eyeshadow primer I used was really, really good. I knew it was. I forgot to film an outro, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. Subscribe if you feel like it. I would really, really appreciate it. I try to post a couple of times a week. It's not very consistent at the moment. I'm in a bit of a funk at the moment and I'm trying to get out of it. I'll post as much as I can. But thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you all very soon in the next video. Bye!